You want to carry the glory of the Lord, and all what you do all your life is learning how to twerk. What business do you have to do that? Concentration will demand that you are totally isolated from the world. You may be of this world, but you are not of the world. The Bible says, if any man love the world, is because the love of the Father is not in him. It's not in you. You are a choir, you are a singer, yet the songs you are listening to are not the songs that look like where you are going to. Please. Somebody call me, tell me he's having sex at night every day. I say, what do you listen to? What do you watch? As you behold, you are transformed. A presence, you are calling a presence. You are calling it, you don't just know. The same way you will begin to listen to men that are spiritual, you join yourself together with them in the spirit, and their realities become your reality. As you came into this atmosphere, a presence came and covered you, and now you can partake of the glory of the Lord. It has nothing to do with whether it's a sin or it's not a sin. Hear me. It has to do with your consecration. What is the Lord demanding from you? What? The Lord can tell you, from today don't wear suit again. From today don't wear jeans again. It doesn't matter. It's not the matter of whether it's sin or sin. Your phone may be the reason why you are sinning every day. The Lord can tell you, to you, don't use a phone that is Android again. Because the more you use it, the more you watch pornography. Throw it away for a while. It doesn't have to matter whether it's a sin. To you, it's a consecration. Why? Because God is interested in you to carry a glory. When the glory of the Lord left Saul, what happened to him? An evil spirit came and tormented him. Many of the persecution and the darkness in the lives of people is the result of the negligence, how the glory of the Lord has left them. Secondly, you must be a man that is separated. When the Lord consecrates a man, it's unto a separation. Whether you like it or not, in your life there must be a time when you are totally separated. When you begin to pursue the Lord genuinely, you discover your friends are not your friends. I mean, if you truly have not really been on fire for God, the day you begin, you now discover that everybody cannot be your friend. God will begin to re-edit your life. He will begin to take away many people away from you. It's separation. He said, leave your father's house. Leave this thing. In fact, sometimes you will not begin to discover you are not supposed to be in the city. My life began to change the day I left Lafia and went to Zaria. If I had been in Lafia for a long time, I don't know how my life would have changed. Check every man that make impact. His blessings is tied to a region. Whether you like it or not, some of you are not supposed to be in Lafia. Others are in other states. Whether in Lagos, they are supposed to be in Lafia. And until they return back, they may never become anything. Sometimes the Lord will demand that you separate yourself. Else, you may find yourself in Sodom, and God may be interested in destroying Sodom in the day you enter there. The Bible speaks about a man walk among the midst of prophets and began to prophesy. He was never schooled in the school of the prophetic. Yet we can be schooled, but there are times when you can walk into an atmosphere of the Shekinah and certain things is activated. You too wonder, how did this thing happen? It's a glory. There is a way, if we charge this atmosphere very well, I can just give anybody the mic and the person will begin to prophesy. We used to do this in Zaria before. When we charge so much, anybody can do anything. The person may think he's strong until when we leave him and we say do the same, he cannot do it. Because we can take advantage of a presence to rise. It's an evidence. It's an evidential proof. Your life must be separated. There must be a time, a season in your life when you are separated, when nobody know about you, nobody hear about you. You don't just manifest overnight. You know, we are living in a very strange world. Very strange world. Everybody want to happen overnight. Let me tell you, whether you like it or not. Whether you like it or not. No matter how spiritual you are, you may never give birth to a child in a day. You must be patient enough for 9 months. In the same way that no matter how you do, there are things that must take time. This thing don't just happen overnight. Not because you see a man do it, you want to do it. I knew when the Lord appeared to me and put a certain dimension. I knew when he appeared again and add another dimension. I knew when he appeared again and add another dimension. There are things that will be very easy for you, whether you like it or not. Why? Because over time, the Lord came and confined a dimension in you. No matter how you do, those moments of separations are moment and time of building. Nobody may know you. Don't worry. Remain and be faithful. What you are doing is that you are contacting the glory. Do you know Moses remained for long carrying the glory? He never knew he carried it until when he left and came out. They now saw him. He just felt he was just separated for just 40 days. But 40 days was enough for God to do something to him. Men may not understand what he did with God. You thought it's only the commandment? No, that was not the thing that God was writing for 40 days. It will take God just less than a second to write those commandments. God was working on him, working the work of immortality, ensuring that his body does not see corruption. Say, and Enoch walked with God. Do you know how many years Enoch walked with God? There were so many. It's a season and a time. Anytime you are separated, it's a time when God is building something. It's a process. You may never understand why all of a sudden your friends cannot be your friends. You try to go to that lady's house every day again, you cannot go. You don't know why she's angry with you. She cannot be your friend again. The Lord is calling you out of that place. You have tried helter-skelter, the relationship refused to work. The Lord is trying to save you from something that may destroy you. That's how it works. Whether you like it or not, in this kingdom, you don't just work with whosoever you want to. God connect people. God initiate divine relationship at seasons and times to build you. There are men, if I have never encountered them in my life, I will never have become who I am today. I must be separated and meet with a camp. By the time you meet that camp, suddenly something happens. Check all through scriptures. The transformation of men is tied to men. But these men come at a season that God separates you. When God separates you from somebody, it's about to connect you to somebody. You must belong to a family, to a clique, to an assembly of people that have the same kind of mind like you, the same kind of belief system. Many of you among your colleagues, none of them know God. When you come around them, you sin them more. It means you are in a bad company, very bad company. No one will come and say, can we pray today? Can we go for meeting? I don't know why. You have never been able to bring them to the presence of the Lord to pray together with you, but they have been able to carry you to party hall every day. They connect you with boy and girl. Say, hey, the way I see you, this guy is good for you. Well, exchange number. My brother, forget about those things. This is a campus environment. I actually really believe that I have a passion for the youth. The Lord appeared to me many years ago. He said, Philip, the youth are the leaders of tomorrow. If you cannot get them today, you will never get them tomorrow. Many people you call that are great today, check their life very well. It's because at their prime age, they utilize it. There are things if you do not do now, when you grow old, you may never be able to do it again. Never.